let me just record for my memory's sake.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay.
So you can see my screen, right?
Somewhat, yeah.
You can see it. Oh, hold on. Let me.
Yeah.
You can see it now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay. Let me go like so that fills it up. So I just wanted us, like I said, I don't think this meeting will be long at all.
That's fine.
So I just wanted us to go through what we have.
Okay.
I really want to thank you and appreciate you for taking us out that time, and then taking the time to put all of this together, so that we can eventually begin the journey back to our bedrooms. Amen. So could you take us through this document and the scope of the document?
Okay. This one here is what I call the spec sheet. What I mean, the spec sheet is the actual specified materials that will be in the place.
Okay.
Like what we went to go look at for the flooring, for the other, so that it's not as if there was no spec. Let's say, let me just give you a general example. Let's say we talk about flooring. Then after the job we started, then we begin to say, okay, what floor do we use? But these things are spec'd, just like we do like if you're doing a custom home, they spec it. This is what is going to go here. This is what's going to go here.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what it is. When it comes to the first thing you see there is the flooring. Okay. And the flooring, I spec exactly which was the material that was chosen that day from MSI, and that was chosen at MSI. That's what is going to go on the flooring on the ground floor. If you look at the first one, that says the flooring on the ground floor.
Okay.
So that's exactly what. So when the material comes, if you look at the box, you will have the exact name on the box.
Okay.
And it's going to be a 12 by 24 because she wanted the rectangular ones. So that's exactly what these things are. In each of the areas here, you have the flooring, you have the stairs, you have the upstairs. All those things are the exact materials we chose that day that will be in area. So this is the specification of what must be used in those areas.
Okay. So is this code what you guys call turnkey?
Yes, sir.
Okay. By turnkey, explain what turnkey means to my wife.
Turnkey means the job will be finished from beginning to the end, and then a key handed over to you just to move in, because every other thing is already done there. The key handing over the key, but remember, it's still going to include the beginning of what we talked about, like insulation. You inspect when you say good before they cover walls. Yeah, so those 17 pointers are going to be there. So yes, so those 17 pointers are going to be there. But the turnkey means I'm not going to call you again to say, come and bring this, come and do this, come and do this. I'll make a complete thing on it. But turnkey means the job is completed. All you need to do is open your door and walk in and say, wow, voila. That's what the turnkey means.
Okay. So now in the middle of all this, we still plan as you're going along, because there were things that were omitted. I mean, we're just moving forward right now, regardless. But then there were things that were omitted from that estimate that we intend to still write up a supplement on, right?
Yes. Those ones that will be something completely, separate. We look at the things, because when you go through the initial one the guy did, there are obvious omissions. The obvious omissions, we're going to write a supplement on that one and give it to you to give them. But if we go on it now, it might take you another 2, 3, 4 months before
they come back again.
Before they even come back to you. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
That you're starting the project does not mean the file is closed.
Yes. Yes.
It doesn't mean the file is closed.
Yes.
You know, my question, well, your last answer, you know, answered my question, because they didn't inspect the crown mold, you know, in the house, the lighting fixtures that were, you know, damaged, you know, replacement of those things. And then we didn't inspect the AC, because I know that during that time they came to, you know, remember when you said they should turn on the heater?
Mm-hmm.
And the man came and, you know, the heater was not working. So he was like, something, you know, I don't know what he said was wrong. So obviously something, you know, the water, you know, affected something in the heating and cooling system, which we still have to go with them.
Yeah, we will. When we get to the supplementary, you know, I guess we're going to include all that.
That's what I said.
Yes, that one would be included,
Last
and it will be the AC guy. That one is normally the AC guy, the guy that you have that does AC for you.
Yeah.
When he does his inspection on the AC, he is going to write, if there's anything, the water damage, he's going to write it. They want to see it on his own paper. They don't dispute it.
Okay.
If it's a licensed AC person, no, they don't dispute that.
Okay.
Because he knows what to write.
Okay.
He will write based on where probably the pipe busted, where the furnace was, you know, the proximity of the furnace and the busted pipe area, what it is, and where the water got into it. And then before even these walls are covered, I'm going to encourage him to meet me up there so I can, or I'm just going to tell you tell him to go inside there and take pictures of the furnace.
Okay. Okay.
He
On
will take
another
pictures
note, on another note, if you have your own man who works with you in situations like this, that knows what they're looking for, that knows what should be said and what should be done, you know, you might want to introduce us to that person or bring that person in.
It's gonna be Mike.
Mike, okay. Okay.
All systems mechanical is going to be Mike.
Okay.
Mike is the one who will have to come take a look at it. So these guys go into the attic.
Okay.
Inspect it even before this project begins.
Okay.
So that if there is anything they see, they take the pictures now before the walls are covered.
Okay.
Now, let me ask you, I remember when David came, you guys talk about, you know, an additional vent, or you remember?
An additional vent in
our bedroom.
Okay, okay, I return. That would be a return of vents, okay. And master, sorry, I'm making my notes. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, and then he said the way they tied those vents, you know, the one that is above my bedroom, you know, like, you know, who in the world, you know, did that and all that, that it needs to be separated.
Yeah, it needs to be separated, yes.
And done properly, yeah. So.
Okay, that's a return vent. That should be ducts. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now then, the garage also, you know, painted, you know.
No, garage is included. Garage is going to be there. It's a part of the house.
Yeah, the garage.
Okay, so
yeah. Sorry, before, you know, my husband, you know, as we, you know, this one is outside of this because, you know, we spoke about the outside also.
Oh, yeah.
That we need to just take care of everything, you know.
Okay.
the outside. I remember you had looked at it and said it needs to be power washed, it needs to be caulked and painted, and change the rotted wood, outside in there.
Yes.
So, and I would say
Metal spindles
metal spindles. What?
for the staircase.
Mhm.
Because that wood thing just breaks off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he said that they can stain the
No, those are two different things. One is the baluster, one is the spindle. The spindle, see,
no, I mean the
that's white wood.
baluster.
Yes. Yeah, the
Yeah.
banister, yes. I did put it in the paper that we're going to stain the banister to match the, stain it gray
Okay,
so that it will match
the floor.
the floor. Yeah, we got two options. Either we want to stain gray or we want to stain white. We can paint white to contrast the floor, or we'll go gray. But if you don't want to go gray, you can do white. Since your walls are going to be white.
The banister, I don't know about white. I was thinking.
I think when the time comes,
I was thinking to stain it to match the flooring.
Okay.
when the time comes, when we have the visuals, it will be much easier to.
Okay.
I think gray should go a dark gray to match the floor. That's my suggestion.
Okay.
The floor is the floor gray? No.
You forgot the upstairs.
The tile.
Oh, the tile. Okay,
the luxury vinyl.
Tile. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. White and gray.
Yeah, it's gray. I'm gonna still bring those samples and leave them in the job site.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And then how about timelines? When do we start? My guess is that when you do a project like this, there is a finishing. There
is a starting.
There is a starting. There are milestones. There's a timeline, and then there's a delivery. Point. Now, of course, I mean, life happens, and it could be earlier. It could be earlier. It could be later, but at least there is a timeline.
Yes, I said 90 days. Hold
90
on, let me just take, yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm just telling the people I call them back.
Okay.
I have a 90 days timeline, yes, sir.
Okay. And then also, how much do you need upfront?
I'm going to leave that to your convenience. I can walk ahead and you pay behind. What I mean by that is this. I can, after we clean up, put all the insulation, I can divide. Okay, normally I have what I call the 50, 25, 25. Okay, 50, 25, 25 is that 50% of the money the job starts. When the job gets to 70%, they pay 20. I'll break it down to tell you what the 70% is, but I'm just telling you normally what I do 50, 25, 25. Then when the job is 100% completed, the person is holding back 25%. When it's completed, then the person pays you 25%, the balance. Now, but in this case, we can readjust it to whichever way is comfortable for you guys. I don't have a problem with that. Just whatever we agree on, I'll make the adjustment on it and do. But normally what I do 50, 25, 25. 50, I just, I start the job and then just go until the job is gone to 70%. And I'll tell what the 70% is on the job when it gets what that will be done to show that the house is 70%. Then I get paid 25%. So which will be a 75%. then the job will get to 100%, then they pay the balance of the 25%.
We really appreciate you giving us that flexibility. We really
He's the Pope. He's the Pope now. He has to take care of his subjects.
Amen. Okay, we appreciate.
Let me say this. We really will love to see, like you say, you bring but I thought the tile we picked was white with gray streak.
Yes, sir.
It's
yes,
white.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Anyway, you said you're going to bring
my bringing them to the job site was just to leave them at the job site. The samples, to leave them at the job site after we started. The plan wasn't for me to come and change them because I'm going to order those materials.
Okay.
Because remember, one of them is coming from California, and the other one, that one should be in this week. The backsplash should be in this week. So what I normally do is I order my material, like those kind of items. I pay for them. I order them. I pay for them. I make sure that all the materials are in stock for me, so that when I'm ready, I can pick it up. I don't wait until I need it to go and order. That delays the project. That's why to spec it, the way we spec it, that's why it makes things easy for you and makes things easy for me. Because we just take it. The essence of me bringing it to job site just to leave it there, so that in case you want to say, okay, I want to light blue paint or whatever color paint you want to paint, you can see, okay, I have this cabinet, I have this, I have that. Okay, I can do this, but not for those materials to be changed, because if it's changed, that means I can't order them until when we need it. Okay. Yeah.
I was going to, the granite top, it says blue pearl.
It's blue pearl, yes, ma'am. That's for the kitchen.
Is it not gray?
No, it's called blue pearl, but
that was what they were calling it that day.
Yes.
I remember I kept hearing her say that, even though that's not what I was seeing, but I felt it looked like that is what they called it.
It's called blue pearl. It has gray, but when you look at it, it looks like it has a tint of blue, but then it has these specks that is like a silver speck, like a shiny specks inside it. It's called blue pearl.
Okay.
That's the name. And that's for the kitchen.
Yeah, that's the one.
For the kitchen. Then the two bathrooms have a different material.
Okay. Okay.
And then do we need a drawing for the kitchen to the breakfast area?
Yeah, he said it was.
Yes, that was gonna be the thing that I need to come, so we agree on how it is, then I will draw it out how it will be, so that when I'm buying cabinet, I know what I'm buying.
Okay.
Now the measurement, you say you were going to measure to see if we can
if we can
the double stack.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what if we agree on the day to meet in the house, and then there I will take a look to see if it's going to be high enough for the double stack, and then we'll do the double stack.
Okay, I was looking at it. I went the other time, and
it doesn't look that high.
It does not look like the kind of but I mean, if it is as high as this, it will fit. But that place I saw. But we will let you come. So what is the timeline on that?
Let me ask this question. Before the granite, the blue pearl, because by the time they put it and the open windows and all that, is it going to match the gray floor?
Yes, it does. Remember, we brought the sample. Remember, we had the sample, went back to where the floor is, and went back to the cabinet. We had this piece of sample that day. It will match. The colors you guys chose matched pretty good. They coordinated well.
Okay.
Amen. Yeah. And then if I remember well, after everything is finished, I think what you said, for us to be able to get that deductible or whatever it is called, the deductible, you kind of need to turn in a document to the insurance company, and then they will pay us that last.
The deductible, yes. I have to give an invoice that is higher than the amount.
Okay.
Before they give you the before they pay you the recoverable depreciation.
Okay.
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 Yes. Recoverable, not deductible. Deductible, you are supposed to pay deductible.
Yeah. Depreciation is the word I was looking for.
Yes, it's called recoverable depreciation.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So when can we meet out there to go and see how to go and measure out? To number one, check the height of the kitchen, and then to draw out what do we want things to look like in the kitchen area.
Okay. What I'm going to do? Hold on 1 second. Let me see. I have an architect I normally pay for when I have things like this. Instead of regular drawing, he will just, make it in a way that anybody can take a look at it and know exactly what he's talking about. And normally,
will he need to come out to the house?
Yes, he will need to come to the house with us. Okay. I tell him what I want, and then Ogo, morning, sir. You get time today in the evening?
No.
What about tomorrow? You know, I could go to Louisiana on Saturday.
Okay, tomorrow is fine.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Is tomorrow, Pastor? Is tomorrow okay?
What time tomorrow?
What time tomorrow, go?
In
the evening. In the evening, what time?
5:30.
Around 5:30. Okay, he said 5. No, he said 5.
Yeah.
We have an engagement.
We have a big engagement.
They have an engagement tomorrow.
But the morning works very well.
No, he's at work. He has a job. He goes to work.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe we can do it Monday.
Then we can do it.
No, the place is in Katy. Yeah, but he's on the other side. He's on Fry Road. He's on Fry Road and 99.
Okay, let's see. Maybe I'll see if I can get off lunch break.
Your lunch break will not work. You carry along your work on your lunch break. No, it won't work. I've seen your lunch break before. Okay, here's what we do.
How about Monday evening?
Okay, if I
Saturday.
Yeah, I'm going to Louisiana on Saturday. Saturday, then Alabama Sunday. I'm coming back on Monday. Okay, Pastor Ugo, do you have something to do today evening?
There's prayer meeting at 7, but we can do anything from 5, 6, but we just need to, by
finish up the level you go.
Yes.
Okay. Ugo, can we try you this evening?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so if the place is in Katy, yeah, what time do you get up today?
I should get up about 5.
Okay, about 5. So let's say you want to come to my side, we take easy tag and go.
Okay, sounds good, because I want to see if I can print that.
The other drawing for that church. Okay. Yeah, let's see if you can get out there. They have a Bible study by 7 o'clock. So if you're able to get out a little early or whatever, just come to me and wait for you at my house, and then we'll just take my vehicle and go on easy tag. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, so Pastor is gonna. Okay, we'll go. Thanks. Okay, he said this evening is fine. He gets off work by 5, so I think not later than 6 before we should be there, so we can leave on time to enable you.
Okay, good.
Do your Bible study. Yes.
6 o'clock is good. 6
okay.
o'clock is good.
Okay, then 6 is fine. Yes.
Thank you, boy. Actually, finally movement.
No problem. Pastor, it shall be well.
What is our start date?
Okay, let's when we get to the house tonight, and because now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to call Mike and bring Mike to the property tomorrow to be able to give you a start date. I think I should give you by tomorrow, by God's grace, because I'm gonna call Mike to come and take a look at that furnace for us.
Okay.
To come and take a look at that furnace and take some pictures and tell us whatever that we need to know on that area. So then we do our listing today because his own point is important. I'll be able to give you by God's grace not later than tomorrow.
Okay. Okay then. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
We appreciate you, man of God.
I
No
appreciate
problem.
you taking care of your subject, though.
Oh Lord.
We will reinstall you.
Prophetess.
Okay then.
Pastor, thank you. Thank you so
Okay,
much. Oh, now they pray for Nigeria.
We did. Hey, now wow.
Pastor, me, I started praying for Nigeria 15 years ago.
I can't stop. I mean, there are some of us who have definite, prophetic words from back in the 70s concerning people like Yemi, myself. There were specific things that God spoke to us about.
Let me
that
leave
nation.
you guys at this point.
So we cannot. But the Nigerian situation is the more you pray. It is like the more you pray, the
more thing gets worse.
I'm telling you, but God